All right, good morning. This is the August 24th percussion video. August 24th percussion video, okay? I'm looking at our agenda for the day, the lesson plan that I have for today. And I think this is probably going to be a one video class. Most of it's review, okay? And y'all know how to review. So I'm not going to really go into everything, okay? Because most of you should know how to review. There is a few things that we will go over, okay? Just mainly one. It's if you look on the lesson plan, it says teacher will teach new notes on the treble clef worksheet. I know that some of you, when you turn in your stuff, it will brought back in their treble clef sheet. So if you can, write this down on another piece of paper. Okay, if you need to find a piece of paper, find a piece of paper because I want you to write this down just so you can have it. Um, I don't think I put a test for y'all this week, did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I put a test for y'all. Did I put a test? Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, okay, so y'all will have a test this weekend, or this Saturday, or Saturday. Y'all will have a test on Friday over everything we've done so far, okay? Between rhythms, between counting rhythms, between lessons 1 through 6, and maybe some of the stuff we do this weekend. Um, I don't think it'll have a lot of stuff that we are going to do this week on there, just because it's a little bit new and also a little bit harder. Okay, so really prepare for that test to be on lessons 1 through 6. Okay, dealing with quarter notes, half notes, whole rest, quarter rest, half rest, and eighth notes. Okay, um, I know most of you probably don't have charts one through everything again, but hopefully y'all understand the concept behind quarter notes and half notes by now. Okay, you're in seventh grade by now, right now, and you should know the difference. Okay, so right now, if you do have your treble clef worksheet, get the treble clef worksheet out. If you do not, you need to get a blank sheet of paper out. Okay. All right. So if you have the treble clef sheet, if you don't, then get a piece of paper out and you need to write all this back on here on that piece of paper. Okay, this is what we went over on I think either Thursday or Friday of last week. All right, when we added the second ledger line, okay, on each the bottom and top, we added the second ledger line. Okay, if you don't have that written, you need to get it written. Okay, because what we're going to do today is we're going to add the third ledger line. All right, we're going to add a third ledger line to the top and bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, the third ledger line. Okay. Um, and because that's what's going to be on your homework tonight. Make sure you're doing your bell ringers. I have to take credit for you doing bell ringers. So each note naming worksheet, there's a bell ringer attached to it. Make sure you're doing the bell ringer. Okay. So look, easy peasy. Okay. This note right here is D. Okay. Remember, as we go up the staff, the notes got to go up with it. So D, E, and then F. All right. D, E, and F. All right. We're only adding 2. Okay, and this is as far as we'll go on the staff learning. Okay, is going up to that high F and down to this low E. Okay. Um, all right. So we went D, E, F, and then down here this G, we're gonna go G, F, and then E. Okay. So we're just adding F, E to the bottom and the top. Okay. Um, and that's it, okay? Because if you look on your homework, okay, if you look on the homework for the night, okay, you're gonna see this, like this one up here, right here. It's on that space. It's on that space above the third ledger line. So that third ledger line, 1, 2, 3 space above, and we got F. Okay. Um, it doesn't literally go that low, but it does have a few that go that low. Okay, so make sure you do this for your homework tonight. And this bell ringer, okay, the bell ring, go to the bell ring, okay. And that's all we're gonna do for the note wise, okay. Um, looking now, I'm gonna switch over to the rhythmic stuff. Looking at this thing, all you're supposed to be doing is reviewing how to count this stuff, okay? We're just going to do a few. I'm just going to do a few review on each page, and then we'll hopefully call it a day. What we won't do is this chart 6 this chart 6, 5, 7, and 7.5. I won't be covering that right now. Because that is for you to practice on your own, okay? For you to practice on your own because you have a test this Friday, okay? Let me say it again. For you to practice on your own because you have a test Friday, okay? So I'm just going to do one or two. I'm probably going to do one from each of these real quick, and that's probably about it because then you should be able to do the rest your own, okay? So go ahead and get out lesson 6, okay? And I want you, since you probably turn these in, I want you to go ahead and do. Go ahead and do number 10, okay? Go ahead and do number 10. Fill it out in the counts, okay? That's what you're doing, filling out the counts, okay? Go ahead and do number 10. I'm going to pause it so I can write it. All right, so I have number 10 written out. Okay, I only wrote out the first measure because if you notice, the whole thing is the same, okay? So this is number 10, the whole measure, okay? So what you should have gotten, okay, so we got 4, so that means there's 4 beats a measure, okay? We do know that these two right here get their own beat, okay? So we can go, and since we know that this eighth note these two eighth notes get a beat, and these two eighth notes get a beat, we can go ahead and say that this is beat 1, this is beat 2, 3, and 4. So let's go ahead and write. You should already, if you don't understand, if you're not understanding, you can go ahead and say that those 2 quarter notes are beats 2 and beat 3. Okay. Now we go back to the first eighth note. Remember, it takes 2 eighth notes to make up 1 beat. Okay. So the first eighth note, each grouping gets the number, while the second gets the and count. Okay. So we got 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. All right. So if I was to clap that, it'd be 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. Okay, easy peasy, right? I hope it's easy, and nothing too hard. If you have any questions, just email me, okay? And Roosevelt, if you're watching these videos, I need you to do my work. You didn't do none of the work last week, okay? All right. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and look at lesson 6A. Okay, there's a 6A. There's 6 A's on the next page. Okay, 6A. It is mixing in different rhythms. Okay, so let's go ahead on 6A. All right, let's go ahead and do number. Let's do number 17. Do number 17. Okay.